Hello and welcome to the Tavern Chat podcast. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkar's Tavern blog. Yes, the voice still isn't correct, but we shall overcome, prevail, whatever. Today is Tuesday, and that means at 9 p.m., shortly after I finish recording this, there will be Frog Chat. Tuesdays are Frog Chat, 9 p.m. Eastern, Tenkar's Tavern Discord server. I talked to a couple of frogs. Usually it's Bad Mike is hosting, but others do drop in. So what am I going to talk about today? Well, it's the same thing I mentioned this morning on the blog side. There's an article over at ICV2. And it's basically about in-game bonuses that can now be gained from a gumball machine, or effectively a gumball machine. And I'm going to read the relevant paragraph and then go on to talk about this. But here's the relevant paragraph. A number of stores have also adopted a pay-to-role-play program with participants paying for a seat in an RPG game, offering an upscale experience. I'm not sure how we're defining upscale experience, but I mean, maybe it's a skilled DM, but I think most skilled DMs run games without asking for money. But let's continue. One store runs 2 sessions on a Saturday with 6 spots in each game, charging players $15 each for a seat at the table. Well, I think that 15 may be steep and maybe not. You know, $90, 4-hour game. What is it? $22.50 an hour. Not bad. And for the players, you got $15 a player. I mean, how much does it cost to go to a movie? I think in New York City, if you want to see something in 3D, it's probably at least $15 a person before you even add in the overpriced popcorn and soda. Now, this is where I have an issue. Other stores with successful pay-to-play programs further monetize the sessions by stocking gumball-style machines with plastic capsules containing in-game bonuses such as +1 to hit, a potion of healing, or a certificate giving the player a rare pet. Sometimes these machines clear $50 to $200 per day with huge profit margins. Think about that. Think about it, and I'll be right back. I'm going to take a moment to rest my voice. Yes, I'm back. Throat freshly watered. I sound to think a bit more like myself. Again, I don't have an issue with requiring players who want to be in a game, presumably with a GM hired by the game store and getting a cut of the monies. I don't have a problem with them paying for a seat. I'm not saying I would necessarily go to that game store to play if I had a pay in the seat, but I also know of game stores that will have semi-private rooms where you can reserve, and it's good for large groups, or if you want to be out of the noise, and you reserve it and you pay for the privilege. I don't have a problem with that either. That's fine. I don't have a problem with the GM giving out, I don't know, cards from Bill Webb's deck of many tricks or dirty tricks. Don't have a problem with that, because that's the GM supplying a deck where the cards will get collected at the end. The players aren't paying for it, right? And it's a whimsy deck, kind of. I do have an issue when you are basically turning this into loot boxes in some massive multiplayer online game where you're paying for the privilege to get that extra loot to make your character better. and the free-to-play players get fucked. There is, I said it. That is what my issue is. It's paying money to improve your character, to improve your chances. And no, because you know what? First off, if the individuals are under the age of 18, or any age actually, in a game store, that's almost like virtual gambling. And say somebody's like, "Oh man, I want to keep on putting my dollar coin in my, I don't know what dollar coins we have now. The Sacagawea is gone. Whatever. Put my dollar coin in, and it's like playing with a slot machine. Oh, look, I got another healing potion. I was hoping to get that +1 sort of sharpness, but there's only one in the whole machine. No, we don't want that. I don't want that. Maybe you do. Maybe I can't. I really shouldn't be speaking for all of you, but I can tell you, I don't want that in my gaming. Okay. That takes away. And I understand this whole, we've been mixing or trying to mix microtransactions into gaming since 4E was working on their virtual tabletop. And I keep on saying this, that's an episode unto itself, not just a fiasco, not just stealing the dice animation from Fantasy Grounds, and not just the moida involved and such. It's a really tragic thing, but Wizards of the Coast has been trying to find a way to get these microtransactions. You were going to be paying for virtual minis. You know, you get enough to start with, but if you wanted anything other than basic tokens, you'd have to pay for it. That was where they thought the money was going to come. A lot of gaming has moved to online. Now, if we're going to do this with these gumball machines, we're going to have an app now for Roll20 or Fantasy Grounds where you can now put a plug in. It's like, yeah, donate. No, pay $2, of which $1 goes to the Game Master, $1 goes to Roll20, and these virtual tokens of magic and bonuses. Is that the future of gaming? Because if it is, man, I'm done. If I ever go to a game and my players expect that they can pay for bonuses, for abilities, for magic items, for pets, what the heck? I didn't even know 5e had pets. Again, I'm really thinking MMORPGs on this point. It's sad. I mean, listen, I know on my phone I play Baldur's Gate. And my God, they want to shake it out for microtransactions constantly because it's damn near impossible to level up and have the money, the in-game gold to do so without buying it. That's all planned. They make you give the game for free, and then if you actually enjoy it and you gotta pay to play. If everybody at the table but you is getting these gumballs or whatever, not really gumballs, but these things coming out of, if everybody else is gambling for good loot and you're just taking what the game gives you, guess who's falling behind? You. All right, folks, agree with me or not, I'd like to hear your opinions. As always, be safe, be well, God bless, roll those dice. And I will talk with you all tomorrow. Later.